Hello lovely Sagittarius, and welcome to your October Tarot Videoscope with me, Sally Kent. So today I'm going to use a couple of tarot decks to give you a theme and an overview of what you can expect during the month of October. Bear in mind this is just a general reading. If you would like something more specific, feel free to contact me. So let's see what messages the tarot has for Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Okay, so straight away I can see that a lot of you are making some personal sacrifices in the name of love this month. This could be love for yourself, like you might be giving something up that's been quite detrimental to your health, for instance. You might be reducing kind of negative behaviour or mindset that you might have had. It's almost like you're giving something up because you know it's no longer serving you, in order to kind of gain either future prospects in love or to kind of improve your romantic relationship. I'm just going to clarify this a bit further. Yeah, to me it seems like you're really thinking about what it is that you want for the future, and it seems like you're ready to kind of to change kind of the things that you've done up until now. There definitely seems to be an emergence of kind of energy and determination to achieve certain goals and outcomes. I definitely think a lot of you are kind of planning starting a family this month. This is like huge for some of you, where you're really considering either putting down roots and starting a family, or you're kind of thinking about moving house. And there's definitely like a real seriousness about what you're doing. There's definitely like a maturity happening. I do feel that some of you are really hoping to kind of balance your emotions this month, and you can do that by opening up to somebody that pulls you out of your usual scenarios, really. You know, for those of you that have got kind of like a brash, loud friend, this particular like outgoing friend could be really instrumental for you this month in helping you to kind of get out there more. It seems like you've got lots of like invitations and opportunities to kind of have more fun this month. It just seems like you're holding back for some reason, and I really don't. I really feel like some of you are going to get fed up of kind of holding yourself back this month. It's almost like you're, because we've got Mercury retrograde coming up in October, the end of October. We're already in the pre-shadow now. So communication is starting to kind of get a little bit strange. So it's like about double checking things before you send it. You know, reading over a text message before you respond. You know, but the reason why I'm saying this is because I feel like somebody from the past could potentially come back for you. For some of you guys this month. I really feel this energy of the Six of Cups here kind of speaking to me. So some of you might either be contemplating kind of a past love connection, like thinking about what it was that you loved about that person, and kind of, I mean, some of you might have actually reached a particular stage with a past partner, and perhaps you were planning to start a family but didn't get around to doing that, and then you split up, and now perhaps you might be in a relationship with somebody else and considering starting a family, and it's kind of bringing up those feelings again that you'd forgotten about, that kind of, you know, being prepared to kind of create with somebody else. It's kind of that type of weighty feeling that I'm sensing from you guys this month. It's kind of sentimental, emotional vibe about either something from the past or someone from the past. But it seems like you're in a place of being willing to negotiate, being willing to compromise, being willing to sacrifice in order to kind of get something greater or be greater yourself in some way. This, I mean, I never know what's going to come out in these readings or in any reading. It's, you know, it's kind of how the cards talk to each other is just as important as kind of each card that comes out, really. And there's a mixed energy here with you guys, and it's there's definitely like a recalling or a re-emergence of something from the past that is I feel like a lot of you have been stressed mentally about something. I'm just going to clarify what this is about. I think for some of you it's related to work. Some of you, yeah, okay. Some of you have been quite stressed recently about an issue that's related to work-related matter, or a project, or an agreement of some sort that you have with somebody. And it's almost like you're paying too much attention to what you think could be happening rather than the actual reality of the situation, I feel. And the more you can kind of distance yourself from the negativity and from the drama and not add to it, the more clarity and perspective that you can gain this month. And also you're likely to be rewarded abundantly by behaving in a mature way, I feel. And by mature, I mean just taking good care of yourself. You know, this is about you lightening your load this month. You know, this isn't about you kind of adding to your stress in any way. So it's kind of really asking yourself before you make decisions and before you kind of respond or react to people, you know, is this going to serve a purpose, or is this just going to add stress to my life or to somebody else's life? I think that would be kind of a good question to ask yourself this month, because I think there could be a tendency to kind of keep adding to your to-do list, and then you could risk burnout, sweetheart. And, you know, I think also a lot of you are like hyper focused on kind of how you're viewed in the world. There's this feeling about, oh, it's like quite sticky, this energy. This is like you guys like really being like obsessed about your kind of social standing in the world. I feel like if this isn't speaking to all of you, like there's certain people in particular that I feel this message is particularly for. For those of you that resonate with what I'm saying, remember that we're more than our job title, we're more than our body, we're more than our mind, more than our emotions. We are vast, infinite beings that, you know, that can't be described. We're too great to be described. So why put yourself in a tiny little compartment box to call yourself something? You're a beautiful human being, and you deserve love, affection, kindness. Other people can't give that to you if you don't give that to yourself, sweetheart. So I think there's a big message here about you kind of really tending to kind of, tending to yourself, tending to your own affairs, examining kind of what you could give up in order to gain something greater. So if you've got a negative thinking habit going on at the moment where you worry a lot about what other people think and worry about kind of your social standing, whether you know, it's almost like there's this obsession about kind of being a leader in some way, where it feels like at the moment you're being called to kind of really examine like your place in where you see yourself. It's almost like your vision isn't clear, so there's your outer experience is kind of like you're experiencing some challenges and things. If that is the case, try to really delve deep into your soul this month. You know, examine kind of patterns that have been going on, so that you can understand why things are happening. Pay close attention to your dreams. You know, write down the symbols that come to you in your dreams, and then look up the symbolism of your dreams. You know, there's a fantastic resource for symbolism online where you can look up certain things that appear in your dreams and find out what it is that the vast subconscious is trying to communicate to you. You know, dreams are there for a reason, to help us, to guide us in our waking life. You've got the moon card here because you're experiencing changeable moods and uncertainty and kind of mixed emotions and kind of flux and ebb and flow. It's kind of like you're not sure where you stand, and that's when you know you need to go in, sweetheart. You need to go within, you need to meditate, you need to examine your dreams, you need to journal, you need to keep quiet, you need to go within yourself, use your heart and your gut as a guidance system. You know, This is about retreating. You know, for those of you that are in the UK, this is the time when, you know, it's autumn and all the earth's, all the energy is going underneath the surface of the soil now. Like all of the energy is going downwards, and we're connected to the earth, so it's similar for us. We're being called to really stabilize ourselves and to be honest with ourselves, so that we can be honest with others. You know, it does seem that you have lots of opportunities to have a lot of fun this month, but there seems to be this preoccupation with kind of concerns about particular dramas. If you are experiencing that, try to detach yourself and focus instead on the patterns that are showing themselves to you, and remind yourself how amazing you are, and that you have a significant purpose and vocation and calling on this earth, and that if you seek guidance and understand the patterns and symbols and signs, you'll surely find what it is that you really want to do in this life. You know, I feel like that's kind of what's really happening for a lot of you guys. You're kind of calling for freedom. You want that expansion, and you want that excitement and adventure back. It's coming, it is, but it seems like in October you're being called to kind of really examine your intentions and be honest with yourself about a lot of things, so that you can be clear and you can be open to receiving the magical opportunities for expansion, but also the magical opportunities to have healing conversations. So I'm going to end the reading with the universe has your back card. I just want to say that I haven't done a love reading for you guys, because it seems like there's a lot going on in terms of everything else for you. It does seem that there is kind of a lot of compromises being made this month, which does lead to kind of freedom and balance and harmony in your relationship. So it does seem that next month will be better for romance for you guys, but it seems like you've got to kind of clear the ground this month for kind of more opportunities for romance to bloom. So let's have a little look. Universe has your back card for Sagittarius, please. Okay, 2 have come out. My fearless freedom lights up the world, ties in beautifully to the Fool card. Your freedom does, your fearless freedom does light up the world, beautiful Sagittarius. I choose to learn through love. So if there are hard lessons, love yourself in the process, be gentle with yourself, and, you know, just see life as an exciting adventure, and there's clues everywhere, so allow yourself to follow the clues and discover the treasure and magic that awaits. I hope you enjoyed your October video tarot reading. If you did, I'd really appreciate if you could leave me some comments and let me know what you thought, and if you could share, like, subscribe, all that jazz, that'd be fabulous. Thanks for watching. I wish you a lovely, lovely October, and I will see you in the November videos. Bye for now.